Hello everybody, what's going on? I'm Fish Food and welcome back to Old School RuneScape. In the last episode I told you we were going to do something I've never done before, and that is Phosani's Nightmare. I've got a pretty cheap gear setup. I found a video guide which I will link in the description. This is pretty cheap gear. I think it only cost me about 15 mil or so. Well, at least for what I didn't have. But that's pretty much what I'm going with. I could go with the Zami Hasta, but the cudgel's like way cheaper. I spent a lot more money on the hem joint, but we're going to try to get in here, and I think I know what I'm doing, but I expect to die at least 4 times before I get my first kill, so we'll find out. Let's kill some Phosani. Okay, Phosani was giving me a little bit of trouble, so I'll go back to it a little bit later, but I just did a fire cape for a Slayer task, so let's exchange the cape and get not lucky as always. Let's see here. No, I won't get the cape back. I am not lucky, so let's go back to Dirt. I'll get a task, and then we'll see about going back to Phosani. It is very difficult. I have died, I think, 10 times at this point, so yeah. Okay, sounds like we're going to go back to Commander Ziliana, but I think I'm going to go try Phosani again, and if Phosani pisses me off, we'll go to Sarah, which is good. So I'll probably do like a trip at Phosani or 2, and if I can't get KC, if I'm still struggling, I'll go do Sarah, and when I get done with that trip, I'll go back to Phosani and back and forth, because I really want to try to get a Phosani KC if I can in this video, but I'm not good at the game. So wish me luck. Let's go gear up for Phosani. Alright, that's going to be my last kill of the trip, and I believe we got 27 kills, which is a new personal best for me. Pretty sure 23 was my last personal best. We are still in search of one of those big items, but we have like 3 more trips left of this task, maybe 4, so I'm just going to gear up and go right back, because I'm actually, feeling pretty good about today, even though, I still haven't gotten anything. Just my kills are pretty smooth today. My T-bow actually works, so we'll finish these guys off and head back to the bank and re-gear. And this should be kill number 800 at Ziliana, and we'll drink the magic potion for good luck. And prayer potions, I'll take it. Well, there's our first drop. It's always the one I don't want. Well, there's another one. Okay, for my next Sarah trip, I actually have somebody from my clan coming to just have some fun. We both have twisted bows, and I'm pretty sure he's bringing Arma. So we're going to try to do some duo, because I have not seen anything in about 355 kills. So maybe he can bring me some luck. I don't know, but we're going to do some duo Sarah. See, that's all I needed, was to bring somebody with us. That's all we needed. There's a 12 mil split, 13 mil split, not bad. Okay, so the only drop we ended up getting was the Armadale Crossbow, plus about 500k cash. We kind of cut it off a little early, but our split was about 13.25 mil each, so not too bad. And I guess I could probably make a few upgrades somewhere, but I'm going to go back to Slayer, and then I'll do some Nightmare tonight. I think I'm going to do regular Nightmare, just so I can learn some of the mechanics, because I am getting my butt whooped there. So I think I'm on a Cave Horrors task, so I'm going to go finish that up. Oh, Duradil. Well, here we go again. So while I'm sitting here doing my Kraken task, I'm going to go ahead and explain kind of what's going to happen the rest of this episode. I know I said I was going to do Nightmare, and I will, but I can't yet, and I'll explain in a second. So our clan is doing a bingo, and let me put the bingo board on the screen now. So the way our bingo is working this go-round is we have to start on the top, and you can't really see my mouse, but we have to do the top row first, and then once we complete the top row, we move on to the second row, and then the middle row, and so on and so forth. So we're going to basically do that. That all starts at midnight game time, and I believe it's 7.5 hours from now. So what we're basically going to be doing, at least for me, I'm going to be starting probably at DKs and maybe Barrows. Now, I'm going to finish this Slayer task first, because there is a tile in the 4th row that's 500,000 Slayer experience, and I want to use that for like burst tasks and stuff like that. I'm not selected on And I'm finishing this Kraken task because I want to be able to do a bunch of Slayer tasks that are just quick XP per hour, and I don't think this one's that good. Mostly like Smoke Devils, Dust Devils, Necreel, stuff you can burst. Or Cannon. So we're going to finish this up, and then we won't take a Slayer task. But we actually have a clan plugin for the dashboard, and yes, that is the team name we have decided on, at least I think. And it'll tell us the game time and everything. That's for screenshot purposes mostly, so we can just post things in. But we're going to be doing that. I'm probably going to leave that up just so I don't forget. But we're going to kill some Kraken and then probably do a few things to prepare for bingo. Alright, so I didn't end up finishing the Kraken task, but that's okay. I decided I'm going to go ahead and camp DKs off of task just because I could get it in like 4 kills, or it could take as long as 200. And I think this guy's probably going to take the Slayer cave, hopefully. But we have our screenshots ready to go. I'm going to go after that first tile. Any DK's ring, as soon as I get one, I am going to move on. I think I'm going to go to clues, but let's go do some DKs. Alright, quick little bingo update. We already have somebody who has claimed the Temperos tile for our team, so as soon as I am done with this, I am going to go clue hunting because he is already going after the Crazy Archaeologist Fedora. And after I get done with clues, if he hasn't got that one, I'm going to go there. And I have been kind of deciding where I'm going to go get my easy clues. I thought goblins would be a good idea, but they drop it in 1 out of 128. And I think I have an idea of where I'm going to go, but I don't know how exactly I'm going to make it work. And I'm going to try to do all the clues because there is a tile for obtaining a master clue. And I don't easy's got the lowest chance, but you know, anything helps. Okay, so I have been here for, well, this is my second trip, but somebody on our clan just got a ring finally. We got really unlucky, so I'm going to leave, and I think I'm either going to do Barrows or I'm going to do Easy Clues, whichever one he's not going to do, because we got one guy working on Chaos Fanatics still. So, yeah, I'll let you know what we decide. Alright, as you can probably tell, we are going for the Barrows tile. The other guy's going for Clues. So, if we look here, let me pull this up. So far, we just need to get a Barrows weapon and the Fedora, which one guy is still working on. So, I'm looking for any weapon. Doesn't really matter to me which one. I'll take some armor pieces in between then if I don't get lucky, but let's do some Barrows. Well, that was easy. Let me go ahead and screenshot that, and that tile is done. Alright, so the tile we're going for is now Easy Clues. Listen's got 6 of them. I just got the 7th one, as you can see right there. We just need to get 3 more. And we can do all these as a team, so we don't have to have one person individually get them, which is kind of nice. So we should have this in no time at all. Well, there's a beginner clue. That doesn't count. Alright, so we got our Easy Clues done. Now it's time to camp the Crazy Archaeologist for the Fedora. Anything else I get would be kind of nice, but the only thing I care about is the Fedora. I think it's just as rare as the 2 shards, so let's hope we get it, and hopefully we don't run any PKers. I should probably turn my player indicators on. Well, I think we're ending our first trip because we got ourselves something good, but not what we want. Alright, so that is officially 50 kills in, and so far we have only seen the shard, and I'll probably check in after we get another 50 kills unless we get the Fedora before then. Well, it didn't quite take the full 100 KC, but let's go ahead and see what it took. 94 KC. Let's go ahead and get out of here, and we can move on to Tier 2. Alright, so now that we have completed the first tier, we can move on to Row 2. We have Sarachnis, the Dragon Pickaxe, I think it's 8 medium clues, a Fire Cape, and a Zulrah Unique. One of the Iron Men we have has no scales, and so they want to camp Zulrah. They suggested I do Fire Cape, and I do Fire Cape, and then I'm either going to go to Sarachnis or the Dragon Pickaxe. I'm not 100% sure which. It's going to depend on how long this takes and what time it is, because it's about midnight, and I want to kind of wait till almost 1 before I go to the wilderness, and I don't know where I'm going to go, because they all have pros and cons, but for now we're going to focus on Jad. I think this should be our 30th KC, and let's go get ourselves another Fire Cape. And that's 30 KC at Jad. Not too bad. Now let's see if we get the cape, as we always do. Hopefully that screenshotted. I really hope so, because that's what I need. But let's go ahead and use the Fire Cape and bargain. I know I don't get the cape back, of course. Yes, come on. Just give it to me. Not lucky. But hey, there's one task done, and I think I know where I'm going to go, but I'm going to go buy some gear first. Okay, so for the Dragon Pickaxe, I have like 4 realistic options. I've got Venenatus, Callisto, Vedion, and Chaos Elemental. I can do Venenatis, but I don't think my kills per hour are going to be as good as where I'm going to go. Callisto is just a pain, and Vedion is almost always packed with PKers, so I'm going to go with the Chaos Elemental. It's the boss I have kind of the least KC, plus it's got the best chance for the pet. It does have the worst chance for the Dragon Pickaxe of the 4 bosses in the wilderness. However, I think I can get more kills per hour, so here's what we're going to go with. We're going with the crossbow with black d'hide. My +3, or I don't have a +1. My +1 is technically my barrel's gloves, but I don't really want to risk any more than that. So we're going with the glory and black d'hide, and I think we'll be okay. So we're going to go kill the Chaos Elemental. I believe my KC is 52? Yeah, 53. So we're going to hopefully snag the pet, but we're after the Dragon Pickaxe. That is kill number 100 at the Chaos LE. So I've done 47. I think I'm going to do a few more, and then I'll move on to like Sarachnis or something and see if anybody else wants to do this tile. I'm starting to run a little low on my supplies. I can afford it, but I've only run into 1 PK though. So I'm going to switch things up just a little bit and try to see if we can get something from Sarachnis. The only 2 things that count other than the pet would be the jar and the cudgel. They determined that the egg sac doesn't count because it's so common. Makes sense. So we're going to try to kill some Sarachnis, and bought a Hasta. I figured that was better DPS than the bludgeon, plus it counts as a stab weapon. And here we go. I would really like this pet, but, you know, that's not what, I mean, it is what we're looking for, but, you know, not exactly what we're here for. Pet doesn't make us any money. Well, we did get our first unique from Sarachnis. Unfortunately, is the one that does not count. And I've been trying out some thralls, and I don't really know which one's best. I'm going melee because I'm using melee, and it seems to be working. My kill, this is actually the second kill I used it, but those kills are a lot faster, and I was praying wrong. I can't talk and fight bosses at the same time. I'm just really bad at it. And there's KC number 300 at Sarachnis. 4 Catentine seeds. Where are they at? There they are. Well, there's our tile done, and we can leave this boss. Good. That's like my 5th jar. I'll show you when we get back to the GE. That's actually worth 200k? Hell yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this collection log. That is my 4th jar of eyes from Sarachnis. That is ridiculous. That's like a 1 in 2k drop. That's okay. Anyways, I gotta figure out what I want to do next for the bingo, because I don't think wildy time is good right now. We could do clues and then Zulrah, but listen, I want to do Zulrah, so maybe I'll go for medium clues. I don't know. Okay, so I think now I'm going to move on to the medium clues. We need 8, and I was looking on the wiki, and Dagonoths in Jormungand's prison have a drop rate of 128, 121 for me since I have the medium tier combat diaries done. And I'm actually going to do all of them and stack them up, because later on in the bingo there is a tile for obtaining a master clue, and we have to have the master clue from opening another casket. I know mediums have like a decent chance. So all the clues that I get from here on out I'm going to actually use and do and complete. So I didn't bring my cannon. Well, I'm going to go get my cannon, and then we're going to go do some... we're going to do some Dagonoths here in Jormungand's prison. So I realized these guys are way lower combat, and they'll probably die a lot faster, so I should probably do that here. Can I put the cannon, like, right there, I think? This one's, like, a good spot. Yeah, we're going to do guards. Actually, you know what? We're going to put it a little bit farther north, but we're going to do guards instead, because I just realized they have way lower combat level. And I'm not really here for drops other than clues, so we'll just kill some guards. I also forgot to mention that because I have the Falador medium diary done, there's like a 20% increased chance as well. So it's like 1 in 106 or something like that for a clue. So this actually should not take very long at all. Hopefully. I seem to be eliminating them faster than they can respawn. Okay, a little update. We have all of our clues now. I got 5 of them. Somebody else in the clan got 3. We all went to Falador guards, of course. I need to do this one, and then I'll stack the rest of these. And then I don't really know what I can do, because I don't exactly have a whole lot of time this week because of work. But I'm going to try to help out where I can. Yeah, I'll see you the next time I have an update. I figure while I have a few minutes before I have to get ready for work, I'm going to go ahead and try to do this. Or I guess not really get ready for work. Get ready to go to bed so I can have some sleep for work. I'm going to try to see if I can maybe get lucky at a couple of Venenatis kills. We'll see. I mean, by the time I get home from work tomorrow, this tile might already be done, but I might as well continue to try to contribute. Alright, so it's been like a few days since I've recorded a clip, just because work's been kind of crazy. But we've pretty much decided if we can get the D pick, we're going to continue with the bingo. And if we can't, we're just going to pretty much call it, just because Group Ironman came out a couple days ago. A couple people on the team have been playing already. I kind of want to play, but I don't have anybody to play with. So maybe I'll jump in on that bandwagon later. But we're going to try to see if we can get the Venenatus kill in the next couple hours and then maybe move on. If not, I think I'm going to hop back to Slayer. So in the end, we pretty much decided we were done with bingo. And we got 9 points out of the 25. We got teams that are basically about to finish anyway. We determined it's not really worth our time to try to catch up because we probably won't. But we're going to go ahead and end the episode there, and we'll pick it right back up here at the Kraken. We'll see if we get anything before we wrap up. But I think in the next episode, I want to just continue with the Slayer grind, try to make some money, get some gear upgrades, because this is like my best in slot gear for this boss and my best in slot range gear. I could use some Armadillo possibly, even though that's not really that big of an upgrade compared to God D-Hide. Maybe some Bandos or some melee stuff. Oh look, a Rusty Sword. Well, with that, I am going to go ahead and end things off here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.